the first to know in Nsem-Pii TV.
CCA and NDC Amanyokuo no led by one communication officer, Sammy Gyamfi, etimi ewie one press conference and nsem one etimi edigu hode na enya asem kotoa na dodo one etimi eka ho asempa etimi eye illegal mining na afi Professor Frimpong Boatin report etimi ebeto dwa attorney general etimi edeba beto dwa say sa report no ebeto dwa no emu nheda anyedu say ono attorney general betimi afa na watini ahwehwem na afi akonta mining enso ade bi a won etimi eka ho asempa na enye asem kotoa na eno na Omanhene kwabena sante etimi akasa afa NBC Amanyokuo no press conference no oye no na yenko Omanhene kwabena asante.
A moment of truth. The only thing I am yaka krebi wa hone say in some of my nyina no e fa dodo na no kre. Sure. Say e ho hia say era Frimpong Dr. Frimpong Boatin report renim ye pia mo renim. Maybe at the appropriate me danger because they have can say unfortunately for us as a country and unfortunately for them as a party ensure yiri hu nsem bia fa baby o makomoda in terms of votes
voter region
yes what you say. So attention to say one here in with this important conversation of because okay the response from the attorney general at the tail end of that report the report in the say some conform I hear says there's nothing to hold on to prosecute them but one set mante one ofori something or she say omunya so the other ones any videos any voices or any rasters are we saying that those ones are more they are not enough to get attention for persecution or what? And they more but we didn't make speaking about the traits of a Ghanaian enshrined to the national security document. Unfortunately for us, we are raising a generation of insults. We are raising a generation of shortcuts, a generation of impunity, lies, ungratefulness, and of a deceptive people. Generation ye raises say no. Enti ye nyina no. How can say by now? It is the same secret genuineness in tackling the issue no. Essence ye pure, ye patriotic no. Na interest be the national interest no. A take president over all other interests no. Abribia da ye kwa hu ye kwa hu. True. Very important. True. Bibia ye bia no. Listen, whatever interest, most of the time, inuring to the benefit of the bigger population. They be a real solution or permanent solution. That, for instance, in our quest to fight insults on this stuff, we are going back and forth on this matter, and there are no standards. We are going back and forth on this matter, and then me can't say, making kind of mommy enjoy a boa a ferry.
Why editor of graphic and Ghanaian Times and Wabe GJ president
and it's a when you mean so more kasa then you see that there's
I think we have to read his art.
Just two paragraphs otherwise just first two paragraphs just
article culture of insult is Ghana's problem not culture of silence.
Okay, so just go.
That's the headline. Or say when I come across comments about Ghana now going through another culture of silence era, I really wonder, to me, disturbingly, what seems to be prevalent, rather, is a culture of insults. Where is the evidence that Ghanaians are now afraid to express contrary views, whether it's about politics, the ruling party, traditional rulers, the economy, or people in authority? Looking at the media scene, notably the social media platforms, I don't see anybody too scared to speak their mind about anything. Daily, the public space, media is filled with the most caustic comment and direct insult, including shamefully, even four-letter words. Furthermore, many are gratuitous insults, not different views meant to educate or enlighten, expletives for the fun of it, and because they can get away with it. The danger for the country too is that Conceivably, this culture of unashamed rudeness can affect the attitude of your youth. Of course, the anonymity offered by the internet platforms fuels the use of vile language, since there is no requirement to reveal one's true identity. People who otherwise wouldn't dare feel free to use vulgar language online. They can hide under aliases and pseudonyms and insult at will, no matter who their target is, even if the president or the vice president. Vice President Baumia recently came under...
we quite also ban that type of electronic and electronic cars. Baby, what can I do now? And come up for the past 6 months. We are talking about standards. We are talking about standards. Down was an America. Yeah, say, as I see, if you should, and it's sure. See, and that's our standards now. It also just doing a behavior.
Yeah.
And we lack a certain principle in this country. It depends on where you stand. Because boy, I could say NDC for now called Bro. City FM girl, I imagine to us. And NDC is the worst thing ever happened to us as a country. But the people go unpunished.
Yeah.
The people go because nobody in the NDC, nobody in the MPP will sanction. Say specifically say kona koya sa say even though your hawks or party be but a see a party nankasa ya so sanko for we so sa besine it now is eating us up. It today because of where you sit you are quick to make judgment ade anchikrao and our party look at what they've done.
But I think two parties immediately condemned this.
No, it's not the condemnation. In the case of the
NDC, they did.
For how long do we continue to entertain some of these things? These condemnations, Obi, people have suffered for this just mere condemnation.
Yeah, I agree.
And the only spine problem. Akwaya ni tiri hwa yi nipa wa only afia pokua and only problem.
Yeah.
That is why I condemned the other time. I didn't go to another because if jokingly or whatever, say, Bram, kasem kese na kaide. So we have to look at it from the standards that are falling as a country, not from the angle that you stand, where you lack a principle because today it suits you, so you are making noise. When it turns, and same thing is being asked you, because you're too much.
But for me, the import in Adjoa Yeboah Fari right up way, and where I agree with her, essentially, the culture of silence and a culture of insult. She makes the point which I agree with. Say, I don't think our problems is here a culture of silence. No. Because I think Ghanaians talk uko social media. And I don't see say on social media there is a culture of silence. No. A man for express your more opinions. Of course, some people might have under a way of self-censorship, for the fear of the unknown. In the name of your person, canon, no said that be repercussions. But generally, I think people are free to talk. Rather, what is pervasive now? The culture of insults. The insults now, just say, what was an insult, and now a friend, gratuitous insult.
About one I encourage you.
Among food. And that is what it's not going
that
on.
Is what the country is accepting and agreeing on.
Yes, and again,
it's the principle of where you stand.
Yeah.
It's a bigger problem now. It depends on where you stand.
Yeah.
And that's the society we are building. That's the generation we are leaving behind. Yeah. Deceptive generation, insulting generation, lies generation, shortcut generation. There are no rules and regulations, no standards regulation. This is what we are leaving behind for the generation. And people are serving various kinds of interests at the expense of the bigger picture. We need to talk about this. We need to talk about this. Because at the end, we've suffered too much as a country. We've suffered too much. And there be a prescription. They say, Adiana air question, so no be Nigeria. Sebi Nanka, Sebi, CTFM no in crime for NDC for one.
Greater courage.
Namu Koyam Movetin. No, Kokova Movetin, Namamo, as a project Movetin, I'm not good to baby. Sani Pano. Adian Sebi from Sopan, why is our Cobruno. So now they should describe those people. Yeah, they should describe them. I think it's the same thing if you don't speak to these matters. These politicians are overly blinded.
Yeah.
Overly blinded. I think that no the two now. I think Nana Hesse Ojiro said they no they are fires back him. I say now only Nyadwenia. I did what about 2% me card here record about 2. No, today be my bed 2 weeks. On the tour, a boss rather.
Boss
management
phones, iPhones.
Yeah. Come and look at the comments. Hey, me na mde me ho na meti baby amete no. Some phones now, Mokoto ma. Many omunya adwene. And wakofa da kire die ntia. Why you just go and look at the comments?
And that's what I said the last time.
Let's go look at the comments.
A man for M-Pese go through her intellectual rigor to think and come up with proper arguments.
Exactly.
So they say easy to do. But some better trans I can say I brought here for this with all this line. Meaning say with cogent argument.
So I'll explain it further. What is wrong? Is it administratively or morally? Engage you back and forth, and I'm so beyond baby. Yeah. But how do I go and respond on a tick? I don't want to watch the building nation. Yeah. Now, me sense me interest being to know my fire the back.
It's not something we should encourage. But you have some of these. You have some of the party social media communicators. You read their write-ups, and some of them are a bit more good. Though. Some of them put out very, very cogent arguments. Majority, and especially more hiding under pseudonyms, omo buy one agenda. Branamba to Chini Panisi from say any argument.
Dr. Benkum Walker said, we don't pay people to think. If we don't pay people to think, now the many article I have for the last 10 years. Many article no one egusu ye. But many article expect say Ghana be change. How is Ghana going to change?
And I know Kofi Tontoba Habeka say or ye tweet be on Twitter. Na ono akọ kan comment or say nkofo di na tema di ni maami e wawu nyina temu. Oh, I'm telling you.
Look at this.
And then on Twitter they akwa say the louder you insult no now na chale we don. Who's a clapbacks